Nick, we're here at the Cannes Festival. You just finished judging the Media Lions. Tell us what's new and different. I understand that the results were taken much more into consideration this year.
Yeah,
Why?
much more serious focus on results, much more of a focus on ideas. Of course, ideas are the lifeblood of everything that Cannes stands for, but we focus on ideas and innovation. So it had to be a solution, so the ideas and the activities that work. So the one mantra that I used every day with our jury was solutions at work. And we talked about that, and we eliminated from the media category some very, very strong and brilliant creative entries because they really belonged in the best use of outdoor, the best use of TV, or the best use of, the cyber, as in the cyber, TV or cyber lines. So I would say that the thoughtfulness and the rigor of these submissions that proceeded from the shortlist into a consideration for a lion, and obviously the judgment was then what colour lion, but that was entirely based on those submissions that really integrated the way that they worked with powerful executions that demonstrated proven business results. And those business results, let's call them marketing results, because to a certain extent, whatever the criteria was of the marketing challenge, we just wanted to make sure that there was a payout against that idea and that money being spent. Well, a lot of discussion on the Grand Prix winner, because we also had another great contestant for the Zimbabwean newspaper that was looking to, it had been shut down and closed, and it used the device of the increasingly worthless notes from Zimbabwe as a form of currency, and they turned that into very well integrated. It was sampling, it was the outdoor campaign, it was direct mail. They used it in a very clever way, but we felt that the idea of using money, the currency, as a medium was not new, because 2 years ago the Grand Prix from New Zealand was from New Zealand, and it basically was using the banknotes. So on that basis, the real winner by the majority was Kit Kat in Japan and their relationship with the mail. And so it's called the Kit Kat Mail, and basically product integration. Instead of sending a card, they created wonderful packaging that was only sold at 22,000 post offices throughout Japan. It was both a product sampling and a product distribution opportunity, as well as a card. People could send messages at a time of year of great stress for Japanese children, which is the exam time. So it built on a cultural habit in Japan. It used a medium of 22,000 mail, always sampling opportunities, and it created a business opportunity because the mail in Japan had never sold anything other than mail. So for them to sell a confectionery in this unique way was a win-win-win. Win for the brand, win for the mail, win for the consumers and their parents. Wonderful. True breakthrough, and the business metrics and the business results are outstanding.
What trends are you seeing in Cannes this year? Not only in the Media Lions, but what you've seen so far, what we saw last night in direct.
No, we didn't. I've been looking for trends. I've been looking, and I'd say there's three. Two encouraging, one is not. One is that digital is now fully integrated in everything that's happening. Mainstream digital internet, online integration between traditional media and digital media is now one. Regardless of business category, which is encouraging. The second is better integration between brand marketing, promotional marketing, CRM activity. We have seen a greater level of collaboration between different agencies and different marketing disciplines. The third, which was less exciting, was in the spirit of participation marketing, collaboration marketing, call it what you will, but the notion that consumers are actively participating in brand activities. Most of the entries demonstrated they were doing it for the money, not for the love of the brand or the level of enthusiasm around the idea. It was, you could win $10,000, or you could win 2 cars, or you could win the holiday. So all the online and consumer activities to build these participations didn't really pay off in terms of, wow, I identify with this brand and this form of engagement is so compelling I can't resist. So that was unfortunate, but I think on balance, to see a really continuing use of the new and the emerging media, and seen mainstream digital become integrated together. We saw very few examples of traditional media in an isolated traditional entry that I would have seen 8 years ago at the media entries in Cannes. So definitely an uplift. I'd say our professional bar and the contribution we're making to modern day marketing has risen. We saw it, we identified it, we celebrated it. So a good Cannes.